Thank you so much for joining me for another lesson of gymnastics at home. This is lesson 2. We're going to be covering some jumps, some balances, a few things up and down the mat, and then we're going to go on to some rolls as well. So I hope you really enjoy it. We're going to start off the lesson as we did with lesson 1, with our feet together, standing up really tall. We're going to do our professional gymnastics salute. So what we're going to do is lift our chins up, bring our arms up behind us, and when we do it, we're going to say, ta-da! Can you guys try it with me? Are we ready? Standing up tall. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Nice job, guys. You look really professional. I love it. Well done. We're going to kick off the lesson with looking at the straight jump. So I'm just going to show you guys first, okay? So we're going to put our feet together, arms up by your ears. We're going to bend your knees and swing our arms down. Then we're going to swing our arms up. We're going to straighten our legs, push through our feet, and we're going to do a big jump. So just watch as I go up, come off the floor, point my feet, and land with my knees bent and my arms in front, okay? So just to explain that one more time, as I go down, my arms come down. As I go up, my arms come up, okay? And your landing position is just feet together, or a little bit apart if you want, flat on your feet, okay? So when we land, we don't want to be landing up on our toes because it's hard to balance on our toes, and we don't want to be all the way backward when we stick out because we might fall backwards. We're trying to land on our feet pressed into the floor, arms in front, heads up. So we don't need to look down at the ground, we're going to just look in front of us and we're going to stick our landings, which means we're going to freeze when we land. It's a little bit like being on a bike, okay? It's kind of a little bit like this position. But we give it a try together. So feet together, arms up. Are we ready? We swing our arms down as we go down. We go up. We land on our feet, arms in front. Really nice job. Try not to take any steps. Lovely, guys. Then we're going to stretch up. We're going to go, ta-da! Well done, let's do that again. We're going to do 2 more together. We ready? Arms up. And we're going to swing our arms down as we bend down. And we're going to go up. Nice landing, freeze. Good job. And a ta-da. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Well done, really good. We're going to do 1 more of those. Arms up. Bend your knees, swing your arms down. Off we go. Jump. Nice landing. Ta-da! Really good. So just as a reminder, that was called the straight jump. Okay, next we're going to do what's called the tuck jump. When we do the tuck jump, again, we start with our feet together, arms up past our ears, really straight. Again, as we go down, our arms go down. And this time, as we jump up, instead of stretching our legs towards the floor beneath us, we're actually going to lift our knees up to our tummies, okay? So when we jump up, knees really quickly, shoot up to our tummies, come all the way back out so that we can land on the floor on flat feet, okay? I'm going to turn sideways for this one and show you sideways. You can still face the screen. So just have a little look. I stretch up. I swing my arms down like we did for a straight jump. When I jump up, really quickly move my knees up to my tummy, back out to land on my feet, okay? Have a little look. So I swing my arms down, bend my knees, go up, knees shoot up to my tummy, and really quickly back out so I can land on my feet. Watch again one more time. Swing down, jump up, knees up, land on your feet. And then we go, ta-da! We give it a try together. You ready? Arms up. Swing your arms down, bend your knees, and jump, knees up. Land on your feet. Ta-da! Really good try, guys. We're going to do 2 more. Arms up. Ready? Swing your arms down, up, knees up, land on your feet. Really good job. Now, if you're landing and you're stepping out, no big deal. What I want you to do if you take a big step is just to bring your feet back together, stretch up and get ready to go again, okay? It's just really important that you always land on your feet. We don't want to land on our hips or our bums or our legs and hurt ourselves, okay? We ready to go again? Last one, big stretch up. Swing your arms down, big jump up, land on your feet, and ta-da! Well done, guys, that was brilliant.
Now we're going to do the star jump. You might remember from our previous lesson we did some jumping jacks. So we jumped out to a star shape and then jumped our feet back together. A star jump is really like a jumping jack. Except when we do a star jump, we go up in the air, we stretch out to our star shape and we don't put our feet on the ground. We really quickly bring our feet back together and we land on our feet. Okay, have a watch. I'm going to show you one big star jump. So I have my arms in, I bend my knees, I jump really high. I have to move my legs really quickly to get out to the star shape. Watch, out and back together, landing on my feet. Will we try some together? Are we ready? Here we go. 1 star jump. Let's go. Bend your knees and jump. Wow, nice job, everybody. Really, really good. We're going to go for another one now. Here we go. We're going to bend our knees, Move our arms and legs really fast. Go! Oh, well done. Great try. Let's make those beautiful star shapes up in the air. Here we go. Last one. Wow. Well done, everybody. Lovely landing and a big ta-da. Well done.
Next, we're going to move on to a couple of balances. So, what I want you to make sure is that you have your feet pressed flat into the floor, okay? So you want to feel your toes into the floor, your heels into the floor. Really good, well done. Okay, we're going to bring our arms up. We're going to lift your chins up and we're going to stand up really tall. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go up onto our toes of one foot. We're going to lift it off the floor, see, can we point it? And we're going to lift it up high and we're going to tuck it in beside our knee. So we're balancing on one leg now. Well done. If you get a little bit wobbly, that's okay. See if you can stay on one foot, but if you fall over, just put your foot down on the ground, feet back together, nice and slowly start again. Okay, so if you fall over, no big deal. Fall, 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 foot down, feet together, start again. Okay, we're going to put our 2 feet back on the floor now. We're going to stretch our arms up behind us and we're going to try it on the other leg. Okay, so standing up tall, feet flat on the floor. Lift one leg up as far as your toes. Lift it off the floor, point your foot. Lift it up, tuck it in beside your knee and balance. Really good, hold it there. Well done, everybody. And if your foot touches the floor, you just start again. Brilliant. 2 feet down. That was really, really nice. Good balances, guys. The next balance we're going to do is called an arabesque. That's a funny word, so I think we should practice saying that together. So are we ready? Arabesque. Can I hear you guys say that? Here we go. Arabesque. Good job. Now when we do this, our leg lifts up behind us. So before you start this balance, I just want you to check you have nothing too close behind you. So I need to move forwards a little bit. Okay, so make sure you have lots of space for this. We're going to put our arms out. These are going to be the airplane wings. Then we're going to put one leg out behind us and we're going to make sure we stretch our foot. This is the tail of the airplane, okay? We're going to keep our heads up, so we're going to keep looking at the screen. Then what we're going to do is we're going to lift our leg up behind us. So this is the airplane taking off. Well done, guys. And you can go leaning forwards a little bit. And we're going to make our airplane now up in the sky. Well done. Hold it there. Balance. Lovely job. Now you can start to bring the airplane down to landing. So start to lower your foot and feet back together. Beautiful job. Well done. And just like with the other balances, if you find yourself wobbling and you fall over, that's okay. Just put your foot on the floor. Bring your feet back together and start again, no big deal. Some of these are very hard, so you're doing your best try. But we're going to go again, we're going to do it on the other leg now. So I want you to stretch out your airplane wings for our arabesque. We're going to put the other leg out behind us. We're going to make sure we're pointing it. We're going to start to do lift off of the airplane. A little bit of leg up in the air there, and then you can lean forwards a little bit. We're making our plane now, we're up in the air, we're flying. If you want, you can do a little turn to the side. And over to the other side. Nice job, well done. We're going to land the plane now, bring your leg down. Well done, feet together. And we're going to lift our arms up a little bit higher and we're going to say, ta-da. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Beautiful job. Well done, guys. The next balance we're going to do is going to be balancing up on our toes. I'm just going to move back to the mat to make sure that you can see my feet. Just to explain about balancing up on our toes, it's not trying to balance up right up over the top of our toes or trying to balance right up on our big toe. It's about balancing on the ball of your foot. So we're going to be lifting our heels off the ground, which is this bit at the back, and we're going to be balancing on the ball of our foot, which is the bit at the front, okay? So I want you guys to put your feet together. We're going to lift our arms up nice and high. We're going to lift our chins up. We're looking really professional. Well done, everybody. That's gorgeous. Really nice job. With our feet together now, we're going to start to lift our heels off the floor. So we come all the way up as high as we can on the balls of our feet, and we're going to hold it there. And if you feel a little bit wobbly, that's okay. You can put your heels down and you can start again. So everybody hold. Good. And back down. And we're going to try that one more time. So are we ready? Rest your arms. Arms back up, lift your chins. And we're going to go up off the heels. We're going to go nice and high on the balls of our feet. We're going to balance there. Hold it. You guys are doing amazing. Well done. And down you come. Next, we're going to try going up on our toes and walking. So I want you to go to one end of your mat. We're going to stretch your arms up. We're going to lift your chins. We're going to go up on our toes. And we're going to walk all the way to the other side of your mat. Or just a few steps if you're on a carpet or a rug. Good job. Well done. Next, though, we're going to turn around. We're going to stretch our arms out again, and we're going to try some kicks this time, okay? We're going to kick our leg up, maybe just as high as our hips, which is here. Not any higher than that. We're going to lift them up, put them back down, okay? And when you do it, you can do some sound effects if you want. Maybe you want to do a big hi-ya, whatever you'd like to do, okay? Are you ready? Arms out, and we're going to take a big kick, put our leg down, and a big kick, put your leg down, and a big kick, put your leg down, one more kick, foot down. Nice job, well done, really good guys. For the next go, we're going to take a step in front, and we're going to kick our leg up behind us. Okay, are we ready? Heads up, arms up, take a step, kick your leg behind you. Hi-ya! Off you go on the other side. Can you fit in one or two more? Nice job, well done, really, really good. For our next go, we're going to do what I call bear walks, okay? It's a little bit like the downward dog we did yesterday. So I want you guys to squat down, put your hands on the floor, nice and flat like a handprint. Then you're going to stick your bums up in the air, and you're trying to make sure your feet are flat into the floor. Then we're going to do big bear walks all the way to the end of the mat. So we move a hand and a foot, and we go again, and we're walking like this with our bums really high up in the air. Keep going, nice job, bears, I love it. Well done. Can you guys walk backwards the way you came? Well done, keep going. Really good, and we have our bums up nice and high. Can you give your bums a wiggle? Well done everybody. We're going to come down onto our knees. We're going to turn around, and we're going to do the crab that we practiced in our other lesson. So feet on the floor, sit up really tall, lift your bum, lift your tongue, and we're going to start walking backwards like this. Nice job, crabs, good job. When you get to the end of your mat, you can stick your leg up in the air, do a little wave, and we're going to go all the way back the way we came. Good job, we're going to stick the other leg up, give it a little wave. Well done, bums down, and we're going to stand up. We are going to do bunny hops next, which is really exciting because that's the first step towards doing our handstand. So I want you guys to follow me. We're going to go sideways on our mats. We're going to put our arms out in front like we did in lesson 1 for the zombie lift. And we're going to really slowly go down in the zombie lift, which is also called squatting down. Okay, so this is our starting position for the bunny hops. We're going to put our hands flat onto the floor, and when we put them down, we're going to stick them to the mat. So are we ready? Hands on the floor, stick them. Nice job. Make sure your arms are nice and straight. We're going to keep our hands on the floor, and we're going to do a little push off our feet. And when we do it, we're going to take all our weight in our arms. So arms nice and straight, look out in front of you, don't tuck your head in, we're looking out in front, we're not trying to tumble over. We're going to do a little push off our feet like this, and we're going to balance on our hands when we do it. Do you guys want to try a few little ones like this with me? Let's have a look, off you go. Good job, make sure those arms are really strong and straight. Little push off the feet, well done. Okay, everybody stop now, and I want you to watch me again. This time we're going to go a little bit higher. We still keep our knees tucked into our tummy. We're going to go a little bit bigger push off the floor. Still balancing on our arms. And we're going to see if we can do 5 in a row. Glue your hands to the mat, don't lift them up. And I want you guys to help me count to 5. Are we ready to go? And go. 1. Back to the mat. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good job everybody, well done. I want you to stand up now. Turn to face the screen. We're going to do a big ta-da. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! That was amazing. Really good bunny hops, everybody. Well done. First step towards getting our handstand, so that's excellent work. We're going to have a look at some rolls next. Ta-da! Welcoming to the video, my lovely green mat. We are going to start our rolls with pencil rolls. Because I'm a little bit taller than you guys, I needed an extra mat to do them on. When you guys are doing these, I just want you to make sure that you have lots of space so you're not going to hit your toes off anything. For pencil rolls, basically we put our bodies into a nice long and tight position, and they're called pencil rolls because we make ourselves look like pencils. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. You guys keep watching the screen for the moment so you can see. I'm going to lie down on my back. I'm going to bring my arms up above my head, and I'm going to put my fingertips together like the top of the pencil, and I'm going to point my toes down the other end. Keeping your bodies nice and tight then, you're going to see if you can roll yourself over to your front, and then roll yourself over to your back. And then you can come back the way you came, and roll all the way along the mat nice and tight. Will we give it a try together? Okay, so I want you guys to lie down on the mats, make your lovely pencil shape. Let's have a look. Make sure your feet are together, make sure your legs are nice and straight, arms above your head. I'm going to get into position now as well, and together we're going to roll. We're going to do 3 little rolls. Are we ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Well done, everybody. Can we go back the way we came? Are we ready? Everybody rolling back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Guys, you can sit up now. That was brilliant. I hope you enjoyed your pencil rolls. They're a little bit like roly-polies we do down the hill. So now the next time you're out on a hill, you'll know how to do them properly. It's all about squeezing your muscles really tight and making your bodies really long. Well done, that was excellent. The next roll we're going to do is called a side roll, okay? So we need to move over to the side of our mat to do it. So I want everybody to scooch over. We're going to be up on our knees like this, and we're going to bring our arms in like this and hug ourselves, okay? Then we're going to bend over. We stick our bums out behind us and put our bums down on our feet. We lean forwards, and then we tuck our heads in and look down towards our knees. Let me have a look. Good job. Tuck your heads in, look at your knees. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to sit back up again and watch the screen. So you can watch me do a demonstration so that you guys know how to do it. So just to go over again, I tucked my hands in, I put my bum down on my feet, I bent over and I looked at my knees. Then what I do is I'm going to put one shoulder down onto the ground, and I'm going to lift one knee up, then I'm going to roll over. I've got my head on the floor, or you can keep your head tucked in. You're going to keep rolling over to the side. You're going to go over onto your knees on the other side, and then we're going to stretch back up again. Okay, so watch again one more time. I'll do it on the way back. I bend over, tuck my head in. I put my shoulder onto the mat. I go onto my bum. I can keep my head in. I can keep going over to the other side, over onto my knees, and then I can come up. And if you want at the end, you can stretch your arms out and go, ta-da! Well, we do it together. So everybody onto your knees again. Arms in. Bend over. Tuck your heads in. Are we ready? We're going to roll together. 1, 2, 3, go. All the way over. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And sit up and go, ta-da! Nice work, everybody. We're going to go back the way we came. So arms in again. Bend over, heads tucked in. Roll over onto your shoulder. You should be rolling on your back all the way to the other side, onto your knees. Stretch up, ta-da! Well done, everybody. So just a reminder of that roll, it is called a side roll, okay? That was so good, really, really nice. The next roll we're going to do is called a forward roll, and it's also called a tumble. And for the tumble, I only need one mat. Before we do it, I want to go over something we did in lesson 1, which was our rock and rolls, okay? So you might remember them from lesson 1, but let's just have another look at them just for practice, okay? So we're going to sit down on our bums. You can sit sideways on the mat if you want. Make sure there's some mat behind you because we're going to be rolling backwards onto it. We're going to hug our legs in. We're going to tuck our heads in. We're going to lift our heels off the floor and do nice pointy toes. We're going to do a nice round back, and we're going to practice rocking backwards and forwards. So when we go back, remember we need to hoosh your head to get back up, to go forwards, okay? Are you guys trying some? Let's have a look. Nice job, well done. That's a really good try. And don't worry, if you're going a little bit sideways and you're trying to get back up, it's actually very hard, so don't worry. We just get back up and we do another practice, okay? Let's do 3 together. So everybody sitting in your tuck sit, pointy toes, tuck your heads in, nice and roundy like a football, round your back, and we're going to go backwards, ready, go. 1, and forwards. 2, last one, and if you've fallen, just try again. 3, and you can also practice landing and putting your hands in front, okay? So they were our rock and rolls that we did in lesson 1. Now we're going to progress on to doing a tumble, okay? So I need to talk to you guys about these. So this is probably the hardest thing we've done so far in these lessons. If you've never done a tumble before, I don't want you to try it right now. So I'm going to have a section at the end for you guys to try it with an adult. So if you haven't done tumbles before, I want you to go and get an adult, tell them you're going to need their help when they're ready, and they can watch the very end of the video where I show them how to help you do it. If you have done a tumble before and you know you're able to do it nice and safely, we're going to give it a go together, okay? So to do it, we're going to stand on the end of the mat. We're going to do a nice big stretch up because we want to always look really professional. We're going to do our zombie lift to get down, so hands in front and zombie lift all the way down. If you want, you can have a little bit more of a space between your legs. So you don't have to have your feet completely together. You can do a little bit more of a space for balance, and you can go down and have a gap between your feet, okay? Then the next part is we are going to put our hands down on the mat, and when our hands go down, they go flat on the mat. We make sure we have a bit of space between our hands for our bodies to fit. The next step is that we look down towards our belly button. This is a really, really important step because it's so important that we tuck our heads in.
So in a moment, you guys are going to practice this exercise. For the moment, just watch. I stick my bum up in the air, I tuck my head in towards my knees, I bring my bum back down. Then I practice it again. So my head comes in as my bum goes up, my nose goes in between my knees, I'm looking towards my belly button. One more time, bum in the air, head in. Now I want you guys to have a try, okay? So you're going to put your hands on the mat, head comes in towards your knees, and as your head tucks in, you lift your bum up. And as your bum keeps lifting, your head keeps tucking. That is the most important part. Bring your bum back down. Well done, guys. Okay, we're going to go on to the next step now. So for this, we're going to do the full tumble. So our head goes in, our bum goes up, then we bend our elbows, we make sure we don't put our head on the mat, we tumble over and we land in our tuck sit. Okay, time for you guys to have a try. Hands go on the mat, head goes in, bum goes up, keep tucking your head in. As your bum goes over your head, you bend your arms and you roll over to land in a tuck sit. Nice job, guys. Well done. Really good try from everybody. If you want to go on to the next step, you start standing on your feet, you do your zombie lift down, hands on the floor, head goes in, bum goes up over the top. You land in your tuck sit, but this time your arms go out in front. This is to get us ready for standing up. Okay, time for you guys to have a go. Squatting down, hands on the floor, head goes in, bum goes up. We tumble over on our backs, we land in our tuck sit, hands in front. Ta-da! Amazing. Good job, guys. Okay, if you are ready for our next challenge, we do the same thing again. Hands flat on the mat, head goes in, bum over the top, but instead of staying on our bum, we put our feet on the floor and we stand up, followed by a ta-da! Okay, time for you guys to have a go. If you don't want to stand up at the end, that's okay. You can still go to your tuck sit. All the main things are tucking your head in, bum over the top. We make sure when we bend our elbows, we don't let our elbows actually touch the floor. That's another good tip. Standing up and ta-da!
Well done, gymnasts. That's the end of our lesson 2. You guys did an amazing job. Your jumping, your balances, your rolling was all fantastic. I hope you guys had lots of fun. If you want some help doing your tumble, I'm going to now do a little section where I show an adult how to help you guys do it. So if you want to go and get an adult now, they can come and watch the video and you can practice your tumbles doing it with a parent or a guardian. Okay? I hope you guys will join me for our next lesson 3, which is going to be all about how to do a handstand. Following that is lesson 4 on cartwheels. So we have so much more to learn. Well done, everybody. Bye.
Hello, parents and guardians. This section of the video is for you to show you how you can spot your little ones to do their tumbles. Welcome to the video, my little assistant Luke. He's going to help me demonstrate. So they start on their feet stretching up, they squat down, and they put their hands flat on the floor. It's important that they don't let their knees go down on the mat. Then you can use your hand to put at the back of their head to help guide their head. Your other hand goes under the back of their leg to help them rotate over the top. Well done, Luke. Nice tumble. Okay, to help them to stand up, they can go into their tuck sit. You can hold their hands for assistance and make sure that their feet are tucked in really close to their bum to help them to stand up. As they do it, encourage them to keep their chin tucked in and keep moving their head forwards. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to put it together. So, hand on the back of the head, the other hand at the back of their leg to help them rotate over. Then you can move to the end of the mat, ask them to hold your hands to help them stand up onto their feet. Well done. And very importantly then at the very end, get them to do their professional gymnastics salute.
1, 2, 3, go. Ta-da! Yay!
If you're one of the lucky households to have 2 panel mats, here's how you can make a slope with an additional panel mat. You fold it in half so that one side has 3 sections and the other side has 2. You slide it under the original mat and you have made a lovely slope to help them do their rolls down a hill. You can also use the panel mat to help the gymnast to practice standing up at the end of the tumble. You keep it completely folded up so that it's nice and high off the floor. The gymnast can then sit on it. They can do their tuck sit, rock backwards, forwards, put their feet on the lower part of the floor and stand up. If they're a bit nervous about rocking backwards and forwards, they can simply stand up.
1, 2, 3, go. Ta-da! Yay!